So today we're shifting wheat into the grain dryer. I'll explain why we're doing that in a minute. I'm just with new farm dog this morning. We're away to feed the Highland cows and a couple of sheep. Here come the sheep. I'm pretty excited to get fed. Highland cows are a wee bit further down there, if you can see them, just coming up. The sheep probably want fed first before the Highland cows shift them out of the way. So tucking in there. Lulu's waiting for me. And here come the Highlanders, ready for grub. So the reason we're drying wheat today is because we've got some bugs that attacked a wee small corner of the crop and they've caused it to rot in places, so we've taken out all the rotten stuff and then this is going to go through the grain dryer, which blows hot air through it, and it'll take out any seeds that are no use to us, and it'll clean it up a bit and it'll just remove the bugs as well. So this pit feeds the wheat into the grain dryer, which was on the other side of that wall. So basically, you put in your wet crop there, goes into that hopper, gets dried, cooled, and then comes out along that conveyor or elevator and along that conveyor and comes out the chutes. Although we've got this bug and it's been quite annoying having to put the wheat through the dryer, it's given us a chance to figure out that one of these unloading chutes has been hit by something recently. So you can see just there, there's some clamps just closing off some gaps because it was leaking wheat onto the floor, as you can see. So it's given us a chance to find out that before harvest and we can get that fixed. Before we're kind of too busy to sort it and just leave the clamps on it, you know. So that trailer's full, that trailer's empty. So I'm going to go take this tractor, put that trailer on it and take it along the road to a shed where we store more wheat. And then this is stuff alongside it we've brought along the road the last 2 days. So I don't know, there's probably 200 tonne maybe in here, and there's probably another 30 to go, 40 maybe. The roof's quite low, so you've seen there in that video that I just put up, I couldn't tip the trailer right up because it was close to the roof, and it's quite a small trailer, so when I come along later with a bigger trailer I can hardly tip up at all. So back now from doing that load, the pit stopped filling, so it's drying at the moment, so we'll go out and show you how it all works. So I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, but that's the burn house, 2 of them. So cool air comes in, goes up through this vent, gets heated up by the flame, and then you can't see it, but up there there's ducts. The air then goes through the grain, draws out the moisture and takes it out into the atmosphere and cycles until you reach the moisture you want to be at. This is the control room. So this is basically the panel of controls for the dryer outside. So this screen here, so you can see the drying temperature. Oh, it's backwards. See the drying temperature, it's 27 of 28. So once it reaches 28 degrees, the cycle will stop and it'll move from drying to cooling, which will run for about 30 minutes and then it'll be emptied. That's basically a schematic of the dryer. So this is the burners we were just at. So the burners are currently at high flame, which is basically the highest temperature they can get to. Air goes up here, hot air, it's drawn through the dryer, drawn out by the fan, and as it travels through there, through the grain, the moisture's taken out. And all while this is happening, there's a hopper here that grain in here falls into and is recycled back up to the top, so it's always going round in circles so it evenly dries. Can anybody tell me what this is? It's associated with drying grain, and it's a tool you'd use. So that's a lorry of oats away, 29 tonne, that's the last of the oats. So we're down to Berwick. It'll be, I think it'll be treated and then sown again in the next few weeks. And then another crop of oats will be grown, and that'll be kind of more feed value. In that 29 tonne lorry, there'll be 580,000 50-gram portions of porridge, which would take you 1,589 years to finish if you had a portion every morning for your breakfast. So this is how the conveyor works when it's empty. So along at that end is the dryer, up that spout, along that length of conveyor, and then that's it coming out there into the trailer. While I'm shifting more wheat, we've got another 2 tractors going. One's ploughing in there, and another one is ploughing up the hill there. Since the weather's been quite good, we've managed to get ploughing all this week and most of last week as well, so there's not much left to do ploughing wise, and then hopefully we'll get the drill out on Monday if the weather holds up. So this is the big trailer now in the wheat shed, so you can see it's not, can't tip it any further than that, and that's right in the middle of the shed, so that's its tallest point. That's probably 50 degrees, probably goes up to about 70, 75 degrees.